Hey everyone, I'm Derek, and welcome to Aida Reddit Stories. We're looking at some of the most popular and/or interesting stories from the subreddit where people post real-life situations gone wrong, and tell their side of the story and users judge whether the poster was in the wrong. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 Aida stepsister stories. Number 5. Aida for making my father rebook my wedding venue at nearly triple the original cost after my stepsister cancelled my original booking? My stepsister impersonated me and cancelled my wedding venue reservation. She's 18 and a jealous cow. I got the reservation for a steal because I booked early and COVID made things uncertain. Well, now demand for wedding venues has skyrocketed. The venue is now asking nearly triple the original cost for the same date. They said they'll only honor the original reservation if I show proof that my stepsister committed fraud, identity theft in the form of a police report. My father has begged me not to involve the police. So I told him he'll need to cover the new cost then. All of it except my original deposit. Because I'm aggravated as fuck. He's going to be selling some property in order to do this. He has put down the additional deposit for the venue already though. I know he was not to blame, but he houses that witch, and by asking me not report her fraud ass, I can only assume he takes responsibility for her actions. Am I the asshole? I do feel guilty because my fiancé and I are much more financially well off than my father. But I just feel like this is not my problem to fix. He did find an alternative venue that was pretty nice and wasn't as expensive, but I said it had to be the original venue. I'm just incredibly pissed off. Number 4. Aida for going to the parents of the girl my stepsister has been bullying? The situation at hand. My stepsister, 17F, has been bullying this girl in our grade, Mia. Mia is a very shy person. We were never friends but were friendly until the bullying started, and then Mia withdrew from everyone. I found out about the bullying over a month ago. People described it as not real bullying, but my stepsister has called her names and told her she doesn't deserve friends. I found a note telling Mia this. I was pissed. My stepsister and I never had a good relationship, always fighting. But I never figured she was an actual bully. Just someone who got on my freaking nerves. I ended up going to Mia's parents with what I knew and the evidence of the bullying, and now it has been brought up with the school and Mia's parents want my stepsister expelled. My dad is pissed. He said it was so unbelievably petty and mean-spirited to go to the girl's parents over sibling issues. I told my dad nothing between us would ever be sibling issues, because we're not siblings, and my siblings, younger brother and sister, would never do that to another person. My stepsister has been suspended right now, but it looks like she'll be expelled Thursday when the big meeting happens. My dad's wife is freaking out, and so are my stepbrothers. With the exception of my siblings, everyone seems to think I'm wrong for doing what I did, for not at least talking to my stepsister first. I feel like going to Mia's parents was the right call because of how serious bullying can be for the person being bullied, and even calling someone names can cut a person really deep. But I never expected this kind of reaction. Life at home is very awkward right now. Aida? Number 3. Aida for moving out when my stepsister ruined my Father's Day gift for my dad? I 16F live with my mom, stepdad, and stepsister, 18, and stepbrother, 20. I lost my dad to cancer when I was 13 years old. We were very close and his death was a major loss in my life. I wasn't able to keep much of his belongings because of my stepdad's insecurities and lack of sympathy and respect for me and my dad. It's sad to say that mom moved on relatively fast. My stepsister and I share a room together. My stepbrother has the bigger room because he's a man, and as a result me and my stepsister are always in conflict. She wants me out during the day as she uses the room as her art studio. She recently accused me of stealing her tools and convinced her dad to get a lock, so now I'm being forcefully locked out and can't get in till after a huge argument and getting mom involved. My stepsister had an argument with her brother and ruined his gaming console when he was out. He came into the room quietly in the evening, stood by the door and asked me to bring him my stepsister's acrylic paint set. I asked if he got permission, he said yes, so I gave it to him and went back to study. At dinner, my stepsister came downstairs yelling that her brother had access to her room and ruined her paint set. There was a lot of yelling and arguing. Stepdad asked how my stepbrother walked into the room when it was supposed to be locked. My stepbrother admitted, I helped him out and brought the paint set to high. My stepsister went off on me, called an accomplice, then ran upstairs and took the gift I prepared for my dad for Father's Day. I picked up flowers I planted from our small garden that I take care of by myself. And prepared a nice wooden letter-shaped pot. Tilda used my dad's first initial Tilda and filled it with the flowers I picked and decorated it with ribbons. It wasn't that good, but it was like a floral letter. I planned to visit his grave and put the gift there. She damaged it to pieces. It was completely ruined. I yelled at her and kept crying. Mom and stepdad gave her harsh punishment and thought it was fixable, but I was so done I called my uncle, who came and berated my mom and stepdad. Stepdad offered to fix it and punish my stepdaughter harder, but I packed my things to go with my uncle. My mom begged me to stay, but I refused and didn't respond when she kept calling saying she did nothing to deserve to be shunned by me and my uncle, who told the family about what happened. The family told mom not to come visit on Father's Day and are angry with her because I moved out over this. Aida? Number 2. Aida for not following a tradition with my stepsister? In my mom's family we have this tradition. The first girl of every family gets a handmade gift from her mom and grandma, and then if she has a sister, she makes one with her mom, and each girl continues until the last one. Most often it's a box of some kind that's made fancy, or pottery something. My sister made me a keepsake box with our grandma because our mom died before I turned 16. My dad remarried after my mom died and has a stepdaughter who turned 16 a couple of weeks ago. I don't consider her my sister and she's not part of my mom's family, so I didn't carry out the tradition with her. It seems her mom and my dad had mentioned it and told her that I would probably give her something similar, and when I didn't, it really hurt her. I blame them for telling her about it. But they said I was in the wrong, as a 21-year-old woman, for not doing something for her that would have made her feel like a sister and like she was truly cared about and part of my family. I started out not believing at all that I should have, but she feels so bad now, and while I still blame them, I'm not sure if I was wrong here. Aida? Number 1. Aida for getting my stepsister kicked out of school? I, 15F, and my stepsister, 17F. We frequent the same private high school. I am at the second year. I am 1 year in advance, and she is in her first. She is 2 years late. She was reproved in the 2 years, is the second time she is in the first year. My school is quite demanding. Last year she was almost expelled for low performance. She even had a meeting with the principal and teachers to decide if she would stay. I was chosen by our parents to give a testimony, but I refused. I have a good reputation and didn't want to lie to my teachers. She was reproved in the year but was given a second chance. This year she was acting the same way as last year, all the time on the phone and not watching the classes. Until last month, to everyone's surprise, she got an almost perfect grade. We all got happy for her and SM printed her task and put it in the fridge. I was a bit surprised by the theme she chose. It was the same as I did last year. I was a bit curious and decided to read during breakfast. It gave me an odd feeling when I was reading. I have this thing when I read something I already read before. But I had a lot on my plate already and let it go. In the same week we had another good grade, but this time was different. This specific story was about one of my favorite moments, and this time I recognized. And I confronted her right away. At first she denied, but I brought my notebook and showed the exact same text. She admitted, but SM defended her, tried to say that I lied. She got those works. She had a problem with her notebook and I lent her mine. Even my father was against me. They didn't punish her and I was forbidden to report her. I was mad and stopped to speak to them. A week later I needed to use the sharing tool in my computer and realized she was using that to steal my work. At first I just turned it off, but then I decided to make herself get caught. I got the next 5 tasks that were probably her next ones and edited them. I took off citations, put a few insults here and that, put integral texts in that, was pure plagiarism, and turned sharing on again. Well, she got caught and our parents, and she had to attend an emergency meeting. She ended up confessing and lied, telling them I gave her my old works. I told them the truth and they trusted me. I have a good reputation. She was expelled in the act. She is blaming me for everything. Our parents are mad as hell, especially will be hard to find a new school now, and her records of failing 2 years plus an expulsion will do no good for her. I was fine with my conscience, but my favorite auntie told me I was wrong and should just have denied her access to my word, and this is the type of thing we suck up for family. Number 1.